Nuance is that we share the island with Haiti.
Yes.
And anybody that knows anything about like Pan-African Black history, you know, that's the seat of like Black liberation on the Western Hemisphere. So Haiti has been punished for claiming their liberation. And I think that DR has then been upheld as like the golden child of the island because we've been socialized to think that we are not Black, right? There's currency in whiteness when we think about white supremacy. So I think for Dominicans, it's the conditioning that whiteness would afford them the luxury of survival. And then it's reinforced in the US because you find the anti-Blackness among all people that are colonized. But I think the insidiousness that you find among Dominicans in particular is because of our relationship to Haiti.
And I think, sorry, go ahead.
We have that antithesis, right? That we're not Black because they are Black. But most of us get rude awakenings when we migrate outside and people are like, oh, you Black. And I think it leads to some of us, not all of us, to then claim that identity.
If y'all wanted a water refill, one got water. How am I supposed to know you want a Sprite? Just like she told me she wanted to, just like they told me that when about you, she told me she wanted that bless your sweetheart. If you want to Sprite, I can't read your mind. I came up here a million times, back and forth. I came up here back and forth a million times trying to figure out what he wanted, was it dairy free or anything. I came back up here a million times with my son. I've been here for 11 months. Y'all was my first dad, like anything. I've been for 11 months. Y'all was my only problem. There's no real problem. There's no real issue. I don't care how old she is. There's no real issue. There's no real problem. I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. I'll have your 17-year-old book your ass. Okay? Don't play with me.
So I keep seeing women on social media saying that their men are passive or indecisive about what they want to eat. That ain't what it is. Men don't want to dedicate any mental resources to thinking about food. If you ask a woman what she wants for dinner, she says, I don't care. You pull up to the taco spot, she's going to look over at you and say, honey, I wasn't really in the mood for tacos. You ask a man what he wants for dinner, he says, I don't care. You put a plate of meatloaf in front of him, he's going to look up and say, thank you, honey, this looks delicious. He's going to eat it all, and he's going to get an extra helping. Just to show you how much he supports you, just putting something on the plate and taking that off his plate. Pun intended. Men don't want to think about no food. When men say they want a woman that can cook, what they're really saying is they just want a woman that manages the meals and the food and the grocery shopping and the meal planning, because they don't want to have to think about that. If there's money in the budget, if your family got it like that, that man don't care if you Uber in some food. That man don't care if you order in some food. It ain't about you standing in the kitchen with an apron on. He don't want to have to think about it. Y'all make stuff too hard. You know what the man like. Take one of them regulars off the roster, put it on the plate, and get on with it. Not that hard. It's really not.
Saying this could get me killed or detained, but I no longer care. I would rather die as a hero and a brave person than live as a coward. The Rapid Support Militia are a tribal genocidal militia that is aided and funded by the UAE to plunder Sudan's resources as they kill and loot and ethnically cleanse the Sudanese people. This militia has no place in Sudan's future. We, the Sudanese, will never accept coexistence with this entity. The international community is not guilt-free. They still have not classified the RSF as a terror support organization. And I wonder why. Because so far they have committed every crime against humanity. They have violated the international law and the international humanitarian law. I have been displaced 4 times by this militia. They have killed my family. They have women, and they are currently ethnically cleansing people in West Sudan, and they are also forcibly starving people. So my message to the world, those people have been paid millions so they can claim their name and, create this fancy propaganda. I want you to know that no matter what you hear and see, never forget that the RSF are a tribal, genocidal militia that has been ethnically cleansing and killing the Sudanese people and raping and looting and starving and forcibly displacing people. Never, ever forget that.
Only 8% of the slaves that came to America. So how is it that there are so many more people that they claim are Black or African American I think they got the numbers wrong because a lot of Native Americans are the ones that they're counting as black folks too.
See, that's another conversation we as black people got to have. Now, see, in the South, we didn't grow up with the Latino community.
Yeah.
We grew up with black people and white people. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for me personally, when I look across in other states and I see black people up here worried about who the Latino people voted for, I feel like that's not our business. That's not why are black people always trying to connect our struggle to somebody else's struggle? They ain't got nothing to do with you. Cause get what? Them same Latino people, you go to jail, you can't go over there and talk to them. You in the black part. They in the Latino part. In jail, everybody's segregated. Well, why when we get out here on the street, the only one that ain't segregated or act segregated is the black people?
Oh, get the fuck out of my face.
Do not say that word.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Do not say that word.
Or what?
Do not say that
What you
word.
finna do?
Do not say
What
that
you finna
word.
do?
Do not say that
What you
word.
finna do?
Do not say that word.
Don't be like this right now.
Don't say that word.
Don't be like this right now.
No, you're the one that's rude.
I'm not being rude.
You are the one that's
you over here
rude right
demanding
now.
shit from me.
Nope.
All right.
Give me your stuff.
No. Call the police.
Why should I call? You call.
Because you said you wanted to call them, right?
Yeah, because of your profanity. That's why.
What is profanity gonna do?
The F word, man.
What is that?
You do not
What's wrong
say
with
it.
that?
You
What's
know
wrong
what?
With that? What's wrong with that?
Because you
What's
know
wrong
what?
with
If you
that?
had been a white person, you wouldn't have been saying profanity.
How you know that?
I just know
Please
it.
get out of my face,
I just
man.
know it. I just know it.
If you want to
I
call
just
the
know
police,
it. No, I just know it. Give me your stuff.
Call the police.
Give me your stuff.
I don't like how you in my face right now.
Give me your stuff. I'm not in your face
No.
right now. If I was in your face, I'd be right here. Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Come on.
Back up.
Come on.
Back the up.
I'm not in your space.
You too close to me.
I'm not in your space.
And you yelling. You acting crazy right now.
Okay. Give me your stuff.
Go in your car.
Give me
I'll
your
call the
registration.
police.
Come on.
Girl,
Come on.
Back the up.
Come on. Give me your registration.
You ain't
Your
finna
insurance.
yell.
Do you have that?
I do have that.
Are you driving without any insurance? Are you? I'm not.
Exactly.
Are you?
Oh, you think I'm gonna drive this without insurance?
I think you stole
must-
this.
You think I
must have-
stole it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, must
yeah.
be.
No,
All right.
no, seriously. I
All
think you
right.
did.
All right.
Okay, come on. Give me your insurance.
Back
then.
up out of my
Give me-
face.
She's 100% right. Guys do not realistically care what is taking place when it deals with food. As long as there's food, as long as there is something there that is edible, it probably doesn't even realistically have to even taste appetizing, right? But if a woman decides to put in the effort, we will love and admire the effort because you decided to fix something when you didn't have to. Nobody even, maybe even specifically asked you. You decided on your own will, on your own volition that, hey, I'm going to make something for this guy. And we're like, hey, you know what? We barely get anything out here. We're going to take what it is that we can get. There may be a bad way to look at things, but again, this is just stating that men are very simple and we are highly appreciative when it is that a person wants to take the opportunity to do something even so simple as to cook us a meal or to fix us a sandwich, or maybe just heat up some pasta and throw some spaghetti sauce directly on it with some garlic bread or some garlic knots with some Parmesan. Like I said, we're very simple. We don't need a lot of extra things in order to realistically feel love. We don't. That's more so for women. Women need the world. They need the moon. They need the stars. They need the whole upward ceiling of the universe in order to get the full concept and understanding that a man actually loves them. And then even when you just so happen to deliver that to a woman, it's still not enough and need more, right? They need more affirmation. They need more confirmation. They need more things that will show them that they are of a value or valuable to someone. Again, there's a clear-cut difference in how it is that guys are very simple versus how it is that women are just women. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that you were able to see in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.